Good morning, my name is Tom Holmes. This is part of a tutorial which includes job search and business building. If you're watching this, you're probably in one of my classes, not right at the moment, but you're in one of my classes. And I'm going to walk you through a tutorial on Refusa. Refusa. And it means reference USA. That's where it's coming from. So it's not Refusa. It's about finding an employer or customers. So it's a bunch of companies. It's a private database, and it can be a source for employment or customers, of course. As you approach this for the first time, you'll be the student, and then as you get into it, you have to turn around and be the teacher. And as you know, if you're in my classes, that there's 8 ways to learn and teach. And this is kinetic, or it's show me, or it's a learn by doing. So you're taking somebody through something hands-on. We're going to go through this kind of quickly and very informally. You can stop and start the video at any time. That might help you as you are sort of zeroing in on some of the puzzles that we have. And you can use a keystroke list. And the keystroke list looks like this. And that's in this particular case, what's going to happen is you're going to be asked for a PIN number, and I'm sure it's going to show up. That's that little one there. So that's what that is. Then we're going to get right to it, and we go into this is on Google. That's actually just my little home page, and I'm going to type in the library, and that comes up with where is Rancho Mirage Library? There it is. Okay, that's the particular library we're using. It's there are other libraries in the valley that you can use that have this database. Not all libraries have the database. So now what you're looking at is this thing over here. It's a Rancho Mirage Library. It's come from Google. And that's where I've typed in Google Rancho Mirage Library. It pops that up. I would have said California, I guess. And we're going to go down to this Rancho Mirage Public Library, RMPL Special Services. This is just a mechanical thing that you go through. It'll be slightly different in each library, but you can figure that out with the librarian, reference librarian. So this is the big page that pops up, and it's got all the stuff on it. And across the top is a list of the things that they are subheadings for you. And so we go over to research tools. It has authors, criticism, blah, 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 blah. Business information. This is on your keystroke list. And then reference USA. About here, you hit on this, and it'll typically ask you for your to log in. But I think I'm already logged in, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. This is a library card. On the back is a login number. So we click on that. Okay, it did ask me that. I beg your pardon, so I'm going to need to do that. And we're going to flip that over here, and we will come up with the old number. Sorry about having to put time on this. I'm trying to do this in a very quick, orderly manner. Hopefully that's going to do it. We click on Login. And it has done it for me. I think that's wonderful. So this is the basic thing that you're looking at. It's a reference USA across the top, a bunch of stuff over there, and then it says take a tour. Later, taking a tour is a pretty good idea, but we're going to do something very specific. And you have 2 choices here. And I'll put the cursor on it. The first choice is U.S. businesses. That's the one we want. Your other choice is U.S. standard white pages. So we're going to click on U.S. businesses. It's your first choice. Second choice is going to be, it defaults to this quick search, and you don't care about that. That doesn't mean anything for us. Again, across the top, it's Reference USA, and it's a menu of things that they have. Then we click on Custom Search. This is, again, on your keystroke list. And you can search by company name, by executives, business type, the geography. That's the one we're going to go after. And so we'll click on geography. And it's a toggle switch, so it's on and off. Gives you a little sub-menu underneath here. From there we click on city. And when you go to city, it's going to ask you for what state first. So you go to the state, and then it comes up with a whole list of cities. And we'll try to see if we can A, B, C, D, E. I never get this right, never get it fast. Hey, there we go. Desert Hot Springs. Okay, and it's a toggle switch again. You could put a second city on it. It's popping up over here for a second city, and toggle switch it off. And that's the one we're interested in. And then our eyes go we're over here, and then we're going to go way up here to view results. There's 24 million companies in this database, lots and lots of companies. These are employers, and there also can be clients. We go and we're going to view all of the listings that are in Desert Hot Springs. So we click on that. It goes grind, and there's 1,087 results. And that's on 44 pages. And the pages will all look like this. So if we were going to go into a checklist and say, all right, let's come up with a mailing list or a print list, because these are the ones that are of interest to us. We could have also searched by radius. And radius or zip codes. Radius can be a mile from your home. If you're walking or taking a bus, you want to work in your neighborhood, you can come up with a list of those things. Okay, so on this, there is the name of the executive to contact. It can be the owner, it can be a manager, it can be whatever it is. It's their address. It's the in Desert Hot Springs in this case, the zip code and the area. The area code, or the phone number, excuse me, blah, 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 blah. So if we were going to then go from there, we would click on this thing, and we've selected 25, let's say. That's usually the amount that they'll allow you to download. So then you would just go over to print, and you would click on that, and there's a few directions after that, and it winds up printing something that looks like this. Now this one is in Death Valley. So I just happened to run that one off. So it'll give you a short list, basically, rather than having to go through 1,100, 1,000 results. So it's very quick, it's very easy, and it will provide you with a list of employers that you can get in touch with. And I think that's all I have for that particular thing. Again, remember, you can stop and start this thing, and we will just leave it at that. Have yourself a wonderful day.